My girlfriend cheated on me and I'm broken. Me and my girlfriend got together when we were 14 and have been together for the past 7 years. We discussed marriage, kids, a lot. We'd never had any problems or anything I'd say was a red flag. I've always been happy and she's never communicated that she wasn't anything other than happy. Then this weekend I found messages from her Instagram from one of the guys she works with, a guy she's known all of 2 weeks. Planning on cheating and then discussing how he ducked her afterwards. She was talking to him about how she was going to have to hide the marks on her neck from where he'd been choking her when they were F-ing. She wasn't going to tell me. She lied and told me she stayed at a friend's house. It was only coincidence I found out. When I went to confront her, she acted like nothing had happened, cuddling up to me and telling me how she loved me and can't wait for our weekend away the following weekend. I then asked her to come clean and tell me what really happened at the weekend, and she still stuck to her story. Until I told her I'd seen the messages, then she came clean. It breaks you thinking you know someone inside and out and thinking you will spend the rest of your life with them. Reading the messages of what happened, reading how some random guy has ducked the girl you love, broke me. How he choked her whilst she was wearing the necklace I got her with our initials and the day we met on. This wasn't the girl I knew. It feels like a bad dream and I just want to wake up and everything go back to normal. I haven't eaten since and have been throwing up anything I drank. I was always loyal and feel I'm going to have trust issues for the rest of my life. I'm sure it will get better in time, but for now it just seems to be getting worse. Update, 2 weeks on, fallout and advice for anyone who's surviving infidelity. Please see my last post on my profile to get the story of what happened. Just as an update for everyone, I'll talk about the fallout and then give some advice. After it happened, I cut all contact, every form of social media, number, whatever. Gone. I was a mess. I didn't eat, didn't sleep, I was unproductive at work, throwing up a lot. I just wanted to wake up and everything had been a bad dream. But it was real. My mother spoke to me about it and suggested seeing her to get closure, to get answers. It would help me move on. So last week I went to see her. There was hardly any emotion, she was cold. She said that what she did just felt right. Everything she said to me was either a lie or an excuse. After there was nothing left to say, I left. But I'm glad I went. I don't know why, but it did give me some form of closure. She isn't the same person I was in love with anymore. Whatever clicked in her head changed her, and I think this will help me move on. My initial reaction was that of anger and violence. I was going to go to this guy's house, but my brother and friends talked me out of it, thankfully, and I'm forever grateful they did. She is now currently seeing this guy, and even though it hurts like hell because I still love her, I know it will fade. I'm just keeping my head down for the moment. Even if she's posting photos with him, etc., I'm just maintaining silence. Although I have made sure people know what has happened. There has been aggression from both my side and hers over what has happened, as we live in a small area and everyone knows each other, but I'm staying out of it. Now for the advice. The main piece of advice I can give anyone is under no circumstances stop. Take a few days to grieve, cry and process what has happened. But trust me when I say this, the worst thing you can do is stop. The feelings won't go away, but they won't eat you if you keep pushing forward. Put the pain and anger into something useful, the gym, running, other sports. I'm more productive than I have ever been at the gym, and I'll honestly say after a hard workout sat in the parking lot of the gym with the guys, there's some form of happiness there. Some form of hope. Another thing is surround yourself with friends and family, and most importantly, talk about it. Whether you are a man or woman, there is absolutely no shame in talking about it. Tell people you are hurting, let it out. They will care and they will help, trust me. You may think you can do this on your own, maybe you can. But the load is much lighter when shared. I'm still healing now and I still hurt like hell, and I'm sure I will for a while. But like I said, time will pass, feelings and emotion will pass. There is hope for us all. I hope this helps everyone. Feel free to drop me a message anytime. I'll always be down to talk if anyone needs advice. But if not, stay safe. And Merry Christmas. Redditor's reactions to the main post. Redditor 1 advice. Don't stay. If you stay, your trust issues will be amplified. Your self-worth will decline. She might become an angel after this, but in the back of your head there always will be questions. Redditor 2, Oh my dear broth. First off, I'd like to say that you sound like a good, stand-up guy. This hurts, no doubt. Don't lose hope, there are many, many great women out there who would not do this to you. Your current GF, man, she ducked up. I don't think I could deal with any sort of forgiveness, sounds like she is a cake eater. Leave now, for I fear this could be just the beginning, or who knows? Maybe this is just the first time she was caught. Surround yourself with your loved ones and distract yourself for a bit, life will go on, and you are still young. Your heart sounds golden, buddy, I'm sure you will find someone who is truly committed to building a life with you. I just know it will happen in good time. Redditor 3, duck this sucks man. Run, and for the love of God don't let her trick you into staying. Redditor 4, I'm really sorry you're going through this, man. I hope you're not having doubts about yourself because of it. Like you say, it feels horrific right now, and I'm sure it will for a while. But give it time and things will get better. If I could take anything away from this, it would be that you always have to put yourself first. Never rely on someone else for your happiness because, like you say again, you think you know someone and then they do something you never thought they would. Take care and look after yourself. Redditor 5, bro, I went through this recently with my fiance. I never thought this would happen to me either. We have been trying to work things out. We own a house together, cars and more. It's hard. Really hard. If you don't live together, just leave, man. There are other girls out there that won't cheat on you. Once the trust is broken, it's hard to get it back. You'll always be wondering. Redditor 6, I'll be short. Lots of longer replies here. You will be fine. You will feel like it, and your mind will betray you with images and movies that will only hurt you further. Try and stop that, but recognize it happens to all of us. I've lived this several times. Take my advice and don't even think about fixing things. This won't go away. Trust, once broken, is near impossible to rebuild. You have lots of life in front of you. This was a lesson, and both a common and important one. Learn from it. You will be okay. You will trust again, and you will find love again. Promise. Ducking promise. Redditor 7, sucks bud. Can relate. Don't do what I did and let them convince you to stay. The trust doesn't come back, nor should it. Redditor 8, don't stay. Dump her ass. Redditor 9, update op. What did you decide to do? Are you staying? When did this happen? What's your plan now? I'm proud of you, op. Sounds like you're facing this head on. I hope time heals you. Redditor 10, that hurt me just reading. I can't imagine how you feel. I'm sorry, man. Get away for some time. Stay with a friend if possible. If you have brothers that care about you, ask them to hang out or just chat to keep your mind busy. As you said, time will heal you, but for now you have to keep yourself sane. Redditor 11, bro, I'm so ducking sorry. What a terrible kick in the face. Whatever you do, do not take her back, and keep moving forward. You seem like a good person. Be strong, King. We're all just internet people here, but everyone has your back. Redditor 12, my dude. I know the pain. It's going to be harder before it gets easier, but it absolutely gets easier. You'll be good. You're young, so enjoy it. Head up, man. Redditor 13, as someone who has been cheated on before in the past after being loyal for many years, I feel you. I can understand how crushed you are, and I feel how terrible life has been since finding out. My words for you are the following. It will statistically be best for you guys to separate, for some time. It could be months, it could be weeks, hell, it could be years. But it's going to be best to happen that way. Many couples who face this issue usually either break up immediately or try to work it out together and fail in the end. There's reasons behind why the majority end that way. One of the main reasons is the victim of infidelity needs ample and healthy space to heal and recover from such a situation. And it most likely will not happen if you two stay together, unless you have the right chemistry and connection and a very good therapist, and even then that's not a guarantee. Do remember this though, unless she's a repeat practitioner in cheating, there's something going on and wrong with her as a person, and she herself needs help as well. Your feelings are 1000% valid, but it doesn't mean she's the scum of the earth and garbage either. That's to be determined by her actions going forward, meaning you do know her and know who she is, What you didn't know though is there's another side of her that has developed enough to manifest toxic behavior. And she herself needs to reflect on who she is and why she did such things, and if she wants to be a better person and learn from her mistakes. If you two still have the love for each other in the end of your growth and healing processes, however long that may be, then there is a future for you too, but that depends ultimately on where you people are in life, and until then your best priority is to focus on your emotional and mental health, moving past all the pain and growing to become even stronger as a man. This is so important because after being cheated on in a very, very nasty way by my ex years ago, I found myself still holding resentment deep within myself, and found myself becoming the cheater in a future relationship in life, and that's one of my biggest regrets that eats at me to this day. Damaged people create more damaged people, so be careful, be strong, heal with trusted friends and family, and watch out for yourself when it comes to what's most fragile right now, your heart. Redditor 14. Just remember, she should be the one crying, not you. You lost someone who didn't really love you. She lost someone who really loved her. Redditor 15, that's awful, man. My condolences go out to you. It doesn't make it in any way excusable, but did you ask her why? Shit like that completely baffles me. I personally would want an answer. Redditor 16, I'm so sorry for your loss, dude. I'm the same age as you. She doesn't deserve you for it. Karma will come for her one day, don't worry. I used to think long-term relationships were the best thing ever until I read your post.